1 Peter 3:15 states, "But in your hearts revere Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. But do this with gentleness and respect." My name is Jesma Edwards, and today I will make a boast in God. I'll tell you about how God has been working in and transforming my life as I share my testimony with you. I pray to God for patience and strength in whatever I do. Every day as I walk in divine purpose, I build myself up with God's word. Coming from a household where practically everyone could cook and bake, I have always been interested in cooking and making and meal preparation. I recall watching my mother, cousin and grandma bake, cook and create traditional delicacies. I used to accompany my mother to numerous culinary and baking workshops when I was a child, and I always told myself that one day I would own and operate my own business. I attempted to enroll in culinary school several times and had been deterred by the fact that I could cook on my own. I started the application process for TTHTI in Chagaramas one day. I even went through the trouble of signing all the forms and gathering all the necessary information, but my spirit remained unsettled. I considered my commute from home as well as the hours spent traveling so late at night. I prayed about it and chose not to pursue it at that time and place. Having had the privilege to be a part of an extended family, my grandparents made sure that spirituality and morality were ingrained in our lives from the day we were born. When I am at a crossroad or life is just perplexing, I take a step back and recall my grandparents' experiences and teachings. My grandfather used to declare that the reason God continues to favor this family is because I pray daily and call all of my children and grandchildren by their names. From a young age, I have believed that nothing happens before its time. The finest time is when God's timing comes into play. I started culinary school in 2015, and with everything in life, there will be trials and tribulations, which I have seen firsthand. During that time, I had juggled education, a baby after 1 year in culinary school, and a full-time job at the same time. I felt like Superwoman only functioning on 4 hours of sleep most nights. All in all, I know God was walking and holding my hand every step of the way. When the rain poured, my faith never wavered. Instead, I pressed on because I knew God had a plan for me and that He would never abandon me. Tragically, just as I was beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel, disaster struck my family, and my family was left in mourning. It was terrifying to lose a sibling, especially one who had a birthday just 2 days before mine. I felt a piece of me missing. God's word assures us that there will be a time of joy in the midst of all our trials. As the rain stopped, a beautiful rainbow appeared, and I finished culinary school. The Lord opened doors and removed obstacles. God kept me throughout my journey and provided all of my needs. Oftentimes, as queens, we are misunderstood or taken for granted because all they see is just a woman. We are more than just a woman, a queen with goals who will do all that she can and must do for her family. As I make a boast in God, let us remember always that the best time is when God arranges it.